track. Take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street with Mary Jane, good cocaine, plenty down there to eat. You can double down, throw some dice, you can take off now, don't think twice, but hey, don't you wanna play? Baby, come on. Tell me where you wanna go. But baby, I don't work down there anymore. No, I don't. Get back, get on track, jump on and ride this thing. Double down, roll the dice, take off now, don't think twice. Hey, don't you wanna play? Say hey, don't you wanna play?
Hello? Hello. Everybody, happy Tuesday, the day after the day before. Hope you're all keeping very well. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. And tonight, friends, well, we take a flight in the beloved TBM 850, this one from Black Square. So, we plan an executive flight taking some passengers from Miami all the way up to Daytona. As we start here from Miami Locka Executive Airport, Kilo Oscar Papa Foxtrot, well, we're going to make our way first to Punta Gorda, Kilo Papa Golf Delta. From there, that's our first stop. We're going to head northwest up to St Petersburg. We're checking out a brand new airport from Vertical Sim. It's Clearwater, Kilo Papa India Echo. Brand new, so we must check out the airport to see what it's all about. Finally, we then head across the state and we make a full stop landing at Daytona Beach at Kilo Delta Alpha Bravo. Right! Florida flying, I mean, where would you get it, lads? Absolutely brilliant and wonderful. And sure, be Janie then, the crack is going to be 90. Do you know? As I tidy up my screen, how are yous? Did you sleep last night after what was an amazing VATSimage event? That was brilliant, wasn't it? Absolutely fantastic, lads. So, we're here. We're back to the good old GA all the way, man. And, well, we're flying in the beloved TBM. Black Square, they've been doing some amazing things in Microsoft Flight Simulator, most recently with the Dukes. Also an incredible aircraft if you want to fly that one tonight. TBM should have the legs in it though, right? You know, sleek, speed. And of course our call sign November 851 Tango Bravo as we play homage to Steve-O One Knievo, who had a very, very exciting career flying this thing. He's now moved on to other aircraft, and well, if you're still watching Steve-O's channel on YouTube, some really, really good content. And I've watched all of his videos. He's very, very good. So that is the inspiration behind this evening's flight, you see. So we're going to be live on the Southeast Asian server. Local time, I have it set to about 1800 or something. Hang on, I'll find out. What time is it, Murph? 1808. Because I'm expecting kind of a nighttime arrival into Daytona, just as the sun is right. It'll be beautiful, absolutely fantastic, right? But anyway, who's here? Welcome everyone on Twitch and on YouTube. And yes, happy Tuesday. So who do we have? Viper Strike is here. He says currently hauling cargo from Hong Kong to Ho Chi Minh. Come on yourself. Without how much, welcome aboard. Toto is in the house, cranking up the Toto. Super Typhon is in the chat. Welcome in, my dude. Englewood Online is here. Vince C. Ooh, Florida. The heat. Do you remember that song, The Heat Is On? That's now stuck in my head. Good man, Vince E. Baldrick Gaming. No, I keep saying Baldrick Gaming. Baldrick, have you a cousin twice removed called Gaming by any chance? Oh. Baldrick. Why? I don't know. Baldrick Gaming. Did you used to have... Why does Baldrick Gaming come into my head? It's like, do you know... I love it. People, well, it rarely happens to me now, but it used to happen. People come over and say, John, how are you? And I'd be like, yeah, grand. How are you? Ian or Stuart. No, it's David. Yes. And then the next time you see him, Jesus, Simon, how are you keeping? It's all right, Baldrick. It's all right. It happens, right? It's called age. Yeah. Or I don't know what else it's called. It's called something. When you get people's names wrong, me dad is an absolute terror for it. He was at... Jesus, was it a funeral? It was a funeral, right? And he goes over to the lads anyway. And, well, how are you getting on? Tis yourself. How are you going, John? How are things? Oh, grand. Then he says, he'd lean in, you know. Who's that fella? That's Jas or whatever, you know. Oh, yeah. And who's that woman there, you know? Oh, that's such and such. He goes, yeah, Jesus, wasn't she an owl, thundering owl, wasn't she? Da, that's his wife. Right? And your man, oh, brilliant. But anyway, it's a Murphy thing. We do it all the time. But anyway, who else is here? Look, Colonel Fork. He says, I bet you didn't expect to see me today. I didn't. Welcome in, Colonel Fork. What's happening, man? Spitfire Oriev 100 is here in the chat. Welcome aboard. Night Zep subscribing for 42 friggin' months. 42 months, Night Zep. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. No Undies McGee has rumbled in. Murph, he says. No undies, he replied. How are you? Onboard Simulations, good to see you. Lee Dixon is here. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. And Wolfie, welcome aboard. Goblin Zeus, good evening. Englewood Online is here. Retriever Neil is here. Bell Bro, he says hello. Good evening all. Still enjoying the crack we had on VATSIM yesterday. Right? Brilliant. Sean Dale is in the house. Welcome aboard. Stockholm Skies. Hello. Welcome in, lads. 98 Vulcan, good evening. B. Carlo is here. Tritz 4 rambles in. Happier Freaks. Happy Tuesday. Tarnish Mossman is in the chat. He says, AJH, man, you're looking well. Soaring AJ. Welcome aboard, my guy. Captain Meowingtons is here. Cy Murray is in the chat. SK Son, you're very welcome aboard. Dougal McTavish, the German, has rumbled in. Hello, he says. Dougal McTavish 112. Over. Brilliant. Colonel Fork, AJH indeed. Come here. Did they fix the multiplayer bug with the P51? You'll never guess what they did. Airplane Heaven updated the P51 Mustang. And I don't know did they fix the owl flaps hanging low and wobbling to and fro. We'll have to check it out. Hemmingbird is here. She says, my daughter's been pushing fruit around in her toy car all day. She's driving me bananas. Happy hump day. It's not even a hump day yet. Happy pre-hump day. Right? Happy pre-hump day. Welcome in, though. Now, let me see. Red Baron is here. Welcome aboard. He says, it's the rare and elusive Tuesday. 'Tis. What's the weather doing today? It was raining in Ireland today now. Pure rain. At one stage, it was raining upwards, pure rain and about 11 degrees. But then it was quite warm and then it got cold again. Do you know what I mean? A bit of dust. A bit of dust. Do you know, me keyboard and work gave up the goat and I had to replace it. And there was no spare keyboards. So I brought in an old one that I had here. It's like this old Microsoft, I don't know, it came out of NASA or something. Big, massive, stupid looking keyboard. USB connections, backlighting, dials, knobs and switches, right? And it's the largest keyboard I've ever seen in my life. It takes up all my desk space in work. But that's what we have to do. Like, this is nice and tidy. This the teeny tiny wireless one, right? That has a mouse pad built into it. Savage handy. But no, I had to go with the big, stupid, awkward one. But that's what you do. That's what you do. Now, let me see. Hancock, welcome aboard. Ozymandias is here. Welcome in. Flyer 10, you're very welcome aboard, my dude. Fraud Hammer, happy Tuesday. Daddy Plump is here. Good to see you. Turd Ferguson, welcome, welcome. Now, let me see. Bajam, welcome in, Bajam. Gibbo Ireland is here. Sure, how are you, Gibbo? Come here now, be honest, Gibbo. Pints last night. Was there 1, 2, or several? We don't need to count after 2, because in fairness, like, that's just being rude to ask. But if it's several, do you know what I'm saying? Now let me see. Kythrick. Hello, Kythrick. Hello there. Tibbity two tone. Yes, right. Yes. See, names. Brilliant. Sean Dale says, flying the Vulcan. Ooh, not used to this Murph Tuesday. Actually, listen, it'd be grand, right? Now let me see. Lucas, welcome aboard. Oh crap, it's not hump day, it's the day before. Fumble about day. Happy that instead. I like that. Fumble about day. Yes. Brad Barron says nobody expects the Forkian. Wait, what? Care 85, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I missed a trick there. Seeing if he would have read foreplay. Wait, what? Jesus. Kozaki, welcome to the Sunshine State. You're very welcome aboard, Kozaki. Hope all is well. And yeah, lads, it's one of those, right? Vruden the Great is here on YouTube. You're very welcome in. Helder Martins, good to see you, man. Bert Van Dam. Good evening. Hope all is well, Bert. Things went south. You're very welcome aboard. Leor Taylor. Is it Leor? Leor. Beautiful name, Leor Taylor. Hello from California. Hello from Tipperary, where our weather couldn't be more different. But you're very welcome in. 3, it was a school night. One before to get me all lubricated, 1 in cruise, and then 1 to celebrate. Brilliant. That's fantastic. Gaseous Maximus, good to see you. He just read it. I did, Muse, because I'm a thunder in Egypt. By the way, Muse fan is here. I suggested no such thing. Right. That chat isn't catching up with that chat. There's loads of chats. Anyway, did I miss anyone? Who else is here? TPH 17. Welcome aboard. The Grattler is in the house. Mrs. TPHI 17. Welcome in, guys. You're looking great. You're right. Do you know, on a Tuesday of all days, you're looking fantastic. So, yeah, the TBM, this is an absolute cracker of an airplane. And I said, right, we'll go flying. So, live weather, lads. Florida weather. It could be interesting. And, well, that's what we're going to check out now. So I'm going to go to the other screen as we move backwards. I should really put a transition. I was thinking about it, right? But I just didn't do it yet. So we'll do this. Now, if I do this right, you'll actually hear the microphone going. Wait now. Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, Jesus. Terrible bad. Now, come here to my microphone and everything is sounding and looking a little bit better. Right. So, tidy for screens, Murph, tidy for screens, yes. And welcome in, everyone. You're all looking absolutely brilliant, considering it's a Tuesday. We haven't even got to the middle of the week. Now, over to Navigraph, and here we are looking at our flight planage for tonight. Nice little one, this one, right? Oh, yeah, WD-40 time. Oh, no. Almost seamless, yeah. But anyway, here we are on the ground at Locka, and we're going to be rambling across then Punta Gorda, over to Clearwater, and then Daytona. Now, this route, it's fairly straightforward, but it'll be nice. So the longest leg is about 115 nautical miles. Our first leg, 110. Then we have a teeny tiny 17 nautical mile in the middle, and then another 115. So it's grand. Florida is an absolute beautiful place to go flying in the sim, and there's always interesting weather here. Absolutely incredible weather here, right? So let's see, we're on the owl... whatchamacallit, open the airports. If we go to airports and let's open up a Locka and runways, Jesus, the runways are desperate. Runway 12 is what they're going to give us, runway 12. So if we zoom in here in the little gadget, well, runway 12, lads. We're over at the FBO, so we're going to taxi down on Papa and then hold short here at runway 12, and we're going to blast off on runway 12. And well, from there, this is an interesting part of the world. We can't necessarily turn left because we ramble down towards Miami International. So we're going to turn, sorry, we can't turn right. Get your left is left, right is more left. We'll be turning left after departure. We can't turn right. And all should be well. Cruising altitude for this one, I think about 5.5. We're gonna try for VF4, but let's see what happens. Tarmo 10K, good to see you. Then as we ramble up, it's great having the VF4 sectionals here, the FAA sectionals, when it comes to flying in the United States, because I mean these are effectively your sectional charts, super handy, and you can see all the different airspaces of what we need to be careful with. The main one up here, of course, would be Tampa International Airport, and we'll have to kind of skirt around the Class Bravo there, which would be interesting. Again, flying in the United States, we're so used to doing the IFR stuff in Europe. Well, there's a lot of different rules when it comes to flying online in the United States. But that stuff we'll touch on at a later date, friends. At a later date. Do you know what? Now, you know what I'm like. I'm not one for moaning or whinging, but I have a creak in my neck. Do you ever get a creak in your neck? I can turn left, no bother, but Jesus, turning right now, I'm a bit like, lurch. You rang? Do you ever get that? So if you hear me saying anything, it's like, oh, gee, right, I've a creak in my neck. And I'm just letting you know, right, it could be an issue. Keen Lafford is here, good to see you. Old age, Sean, oh, did you see what it did? I turned without thinking. Yeah, creak in the neck. So anyway, now, another thing we could check out here, just for the absolute, the laugh, right? There just happens to be some VATSIM coverage over this neck of the woods, right? So we're going to be blasting off from Obijani then. We're down here, right? And as we kind of ramble in towards Tampa, well, there happens to be a bit of Tampa control up and running. Now, Sarasota was there. Like, there was a fair whack of ATC coverage, and then, of course, over to Daytona. So, it's from holding up the mallet head. Jesus. You know you're old when you injure yourself by turning slightly. Yeah. Do you ever notice then as well, if you bend down to pick up things, you get this strange sound, oh, Jesus. Right? Telling you it happened. I don't know where it's something when we lived in trees, right? It comes back to then. But anyway, I'm not going to venture into VATSIM stuff tonight, only because we're flying kind of as a group, right? However, we will eventually start doing a bit of USA VATSIM flyage, and Florida is always really interesting and nice to fly. You get a ton of traffic in and around Miami and Orlando, but the weather down here, it just be nuts. It's either beautiful or it's like typhoon season. Really nice, right? Anyway. This is our aircraft, the TBM 850, and we're sporting the tail number of November 851 Tango Bravo, a real-world airplane, and, well, this is what we're going to do. The scenery that I have for Locka is just out-of-the-box default scenery. There's not a decent payware one for here yet, unfortunately. I injured myself stretching, literally this morning, says Gibbo. Gibbo, you need to mind yourself, man, right? Go easy with the stretches. Was it like a morning stretch, like, ugh? Or, were you putting on the tight bands and doing the stretching? Do you know what I mean? You sound like a sap. What? You sound like a sap? Who sounds like a sap? We've seen what happens to you when you bend and pick up things. We used to use the word sap the whole time. Go on, you big sap. Or you spa, right? Do you know? I pulled my back, lifting out my laptop bag, says Wheaty Gaming. Jesus. Adam Controls is here. He says, the Murph fella needs to stop this daily streaming lark. Reckon me watch streaks. Right, do you know? Good to see you, Adam. MCAT Paranormal is here. Beautiful or typhoon? Welcome to Florida. Yes. The sunshine, state when they come back. Do you know what I mean? But yes, now, I just celebrate the parts of me that don't have a creak. Brilliant. Wasn't a workout or anything. I woke up and I was still in bed. Jesus. Really? That's terrible bad, isn't it? Down the step, that's terrible bad. God almighty, I thought I had it bad with a creak in my neck. I did injure my eyebrow once. I'll tell you about that some other time. But anyway, welcome to the cockpit of the TBM. Now, this aircraft is study level, and to have study level within a general aviation aircraft, well, it's absolutely fantastic. And I'm really hoping that Black Square get the chance to update these aircraft with that brand new tablet, because look, they've already modelled the PT6. Just horse it in there and we'll be grand. Do you know what I mean? Wombat 49 is here. Good man yourself. 27 months, Wombat. Thank you very much indeed, my guy. Cheers. Right, so we have as I said, it's study level, right? So everything in this works.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Jesus, there's buttons being pressed all over the shop. Flipper Ally, 31 months. Good afternoon, my dude. Hello, good afternoon. You're very welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Bit of Joe Duffy. Everything here works, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Kane Afford says, injuring an eyebrow. Why am I not one bit surprised? I pulled a muscle in me eyebrow. I mean, it can happen, right? It can happen. Sim completely locked up, says Mewes. I don't believe you. Right, we'll come back down here and we'll get ourselves kind of situated. Close it. And we'll close it. Yes. And we're all locked and the chocks are already in and that's all grand. Okay, so we're going to start getting our aircraft ready. Now here's the thing, right? If we did have ATC, well, we're allowed to start up our little machine, engines running, before we even have to talk to ATC if you're in America. Isn't that so handy, right? You said me-wise. Me-wise? Not it's not good to see you. Airport is Opa Locka. Kilo Oscar Papa Foxtrot. What sort of an idiot streams at 7 o'clock on a Sunday, then stops before lunch when most of us are still in bed? Adam, that's not healthy for you, lad. You should be up at the crack of dawn to embrace the day, and you have the dinner in the morning. Gives you a great run straight through, man. Right? Do you know what I mean? Who's this?
Look at this big idiot.
Me sounds are working. What's this crack of staying up all night, late, you know, and then like being a zombie all day? Do you know what I mean? Jesus, don't tell me you're one of those morning people. I'm really not. I used to be a night owl. I nearly said a night bird. Jesus, that's a different conversation altogether. I used to be a night owl, right? Meaning that I wouldn't go to bed till about 4 or 5 in the morning. And you'd have to do the friggin' ninja leopard crawl up the stairs because the wife would be saying, where the feck were you? I was asleep. I was asleep. I wasn't playing Civilization or Flight Simulation or The Sims, right? Well, it wasn't The Sims, but you know what I mean? Games you can't get away from just one more turn, right? But yeah, then about 10 years ago, different job changed and that had you getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning. 4:30. There's a time in the morning and it's called 4:30. I was as shocked as you are. And ever since then, I won't say I'm a morning person because, like, I mean, I'm not terribly happy in the morning. Well, I'm not. Well, I am. I'm great crack. I'm mighty crack, lads. I'm the happiest idiot you'll ever come across. But you know, I'd rather be late at night. But anyway, where are we at now? 4:30 is still night. No, it's not. I wonder if I'll get these issues with my spanking new Xbox. Hummingbird has got herself a brand new Xbox. Jesus, an Oxbox. That's very different. Congratulations, Hummingbird. One of us. Right, brilliant. Sean Dale says, don't you have an all singing and dancing super duper PC muse? Yeah, he does. My sister's name is Dawn. Wait, what? Be careful. I'm going to the dock a bit later to have my creeks checked out. Very good, very good. An Oxbex. Wait, what? That's bull. Ah, Jesus. Country Flyer is here. Good to see you. I don't turn on my computer on Sundays until I've watched the F1 races, says Rad Baron. Ooh. I don't know, lads. Formula 1, it's a bit kind of Formula meh at the moment, isn't it? Do you know? Next year will be good, I think, when they kind of move things around. I had that at Dublin with the Phoenix a couple of days ago, says Dougal. Oh, Jesus. We seem to be all right here now for the moment. Fingers crossed and all that, do you know what I mean? But anyway, right, let's get this show on the road, friends. So let me see, we're going to start off at our electrical panel up on top. We're going to turn on the main bar, and we're going to put on a battery. Battery coming on, and we can verify we have some DC volts that are over 24. We're up around 25 and a half. And moving on, we'll put on our nav. We'll also put on, well, we could put on our strobes if we want, but we're okay. We're down at the FBO, all is well in the realm. Now we can cancel out our warnings. It's 1,000 degrees in here. Whereas it's 45 degrees inside the plane. Sweet llama, Jesus. Right, we need to get the out aircon on fairly quick because it's only roasting, right? Roasting. Air inertial separator. We're going to engage that and we'll hear the L motor spinning. And if we look very close in underneath the intake, well, you'll see the little gadget do its thing, right? It's quite windy out there as well. It's very warm. Parking brake is already turned on. That's all okay. Come down here now to our, oh Jesus, that's our fuel tank selected. That's all okay. Prop, we're going to bring you to full. Exercise the throttle, that's working. And then we have, well, torque. Then we have our condition lever currently in the off position, which is absolutely okay. So we're going to continue with our flows. So ignition can go to auto. Down the road here, we're going to start turning on some stuff. So our fuel selector, auto, boost pumps, on. We're getting a positive read on our fuel pressure. Continue moving down, leave the bleeds off for the moment. Instrument and panel lighting, leave them off for the moment. AP and trims, leave them off. Everything else here, just leave it off for the moment. So we're going to do an engine start. And we have to be mindful because it's quite warm outside, right? So how this is going to happen, we're going to engage the starter. Our NG is going to rise. Once we get up to about 16%, we introduce some fuel. The NG should continue to rise. If it doesn't, that'll indicate a hung start. We got to shut it down, kick the fuel out. Once we get to about 50%, that's a successful start. We disengage the starter and we go into high idle. We also have to monitor the ITT. That's the turbine temperature, the internal turbine temperature. That cannot spike, right? So you can see where the cutoff is, and then you can see where the do not pass is, which is roughly 1050, right? Cannot go any higher than that, otherwise it'll be, well, a kaboom moment. And we don't like kaboom moments. So we're going to engage the starter. If we had people on the ground, we'd let them know, you know, we do the funny dance thingy, and we'll do an L start. Are we ready? Starter, engage. There's a draw on our amps and on our volts. Okay. NG rising. And it will stabilize. There's 17%. There's 18%. We're looking good. Introduce some fuel. There goes our ITT monitor. Keep an eye on the NG. We peak at 761 degrees. 40%, we're looking good. 50%, we're looking good. That's a good start in the engine. High idle. Starter switch to off. Generators on. Continue our flows now to get our electrical systems up and running. Booster pumps go to auto. Drops the pressure. Get the bleeds on. Get the temperature right down. Moving across, we're going to put on our avionics, trims, and we can put on our main EFIS. Okay, good start in the aircraft. All is looking good. Sweet. You're going to have to start pirating. Wait, what? Definitely not in the UK. Series 6 is the best one. What is he talking about? Will the FSR 500 keep up with us? Maybe. The TBM does have the speed advantage over the M500. Now, let me see. Right, so this is a good start. We're looking good. We're going to go into our flight plan now and start dialing in some stuff. And just let the avionics come alive. We can continue on, get our pitot heat and stall heats turned on. Inertial separator, keep it active for the moment. We can start changing some stuff here. So nav is going to go to GPS. And we'll start talking to our GPS system. So we'll go into our flight plan. So our departure is Locka, and we're going to head all the way over to Daytona. No, KDAB, isn't it? Daytona Beach International. Yes, that's what we're going for. Our first waypoint of the night is going to be Punta Gorda. So you are Kilo Papa, Golf Delta, Punta Gorda. Second stop then is going to be Clearwater, St Petersburg, Clearwater, yeah. And that's our flight plan. That looks good to me. Come back here for a moment, go into our map. Let's just verify this is the actual route. Yep, that looks good to me. We're VF4. I don't need to worry too much about, you know, altitudes or whatever else, but we can put them in there. Let me see here. So that's their elevation. We go into here and we go into there. And we can go into, let me see, cruising altitude. Sure, listen, we'll go 5,500. How's that? 5,500, that's all set in. That'll give us a V-speed profile, right? Oh, you're talking Red Dwarf. What was your man's name with the square face? Or the you know, the hedge. That fella, right? Aircraft looks amazing. Yeah, it's really good, dude. Really, really good. Your buddy lives in there? Badger's nice, man. Nice. Right, okay, that's looking good. What else we need to do here? Procedures, not too worried about that. However, we could go in and start checking on the weather. So if we, you know, we can go into the weather here, right? Or if we wish, we can go into, let me see, waypoint info, the airport, right? This is Daytona Beach. We can change Daytona and we can put in our current. Miami Locka. And we can see the frequencies here. Approach, approach. There's more. You'll see the ATIS and all this jazz as well. 125.900. Now, I wonder, will we mess around with a bit of this? I mean, we could, right? I didn't update the thing either. They're going to feckin' kill me. I told them. Jesus. Right, identity. So, let me see. November 851 Tango Bravo. November 851 Tango Bravo. And we can go 85 Tango Bravo. Yes. Alright, so we're saying, what's the ATIS? 125.9er. So 125.9er.
Cessna 172 Alpha.
Dew point 23. Altimeter 299er2. Arriving and departing runways 9er right 129er left. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading altitude and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures contact clearance delivery on 119er.2 advise on initial contact you have information Romeo.
Okay. Locka clearance, November 851 Tango Bravo, TBM over at Signature, looking for a VFR departure over to Punta Gorda with information Kilo on board. Thinking about it. Hey, Kanzui, good to see you. Vruden, it's Southeast Asian. Now let's see what this was.
November 851 Tango Bravo Opa Locka. Clearance information Kilo is correct. Cleared to Shannon via the Olan 4E departure, then as filed. Departure runway 10 right. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 127.85, squawk 1654.
Things are going to Shannon. Balls, I need to reset it. I never hit reset. Right, shh. Right, we've reset it, right? Now we're not IF4, so let's try that again. Opalaka clearance, November 851 Tango Bravo, TBM over at Signature, information Kilo on board, looking to pick up a VF4 flight over to Punta Gorda. Right, let's see what happens this way, right? They'll probably freak out. It's a long way to Shannon in a TBM, lads, isn't it? Jesus. Right, let's see what it can do. Right, now, continue on, yes.
November 851 Tango Bravo Opalaka clearance cleared VFR to Punta Gorda. Maintain VFR at or below 5500 feet. Departure on 128.6, squawk 1455.
Clear to Punta Gorda, altitude 5,500 feet, squawk 1455, and departure on 119.450 for November 851 Tango Bravo. So it should be just 5 Tango Bravo, shouldn't it? It's kind of cool you can use it though, isn't it? Now let me see. Fuel is good. Aircraft is pretty much warmed up here. That temperature's coming down nice and perfect. Look, so we went from 45 degrees to about 24 degrees here in the cabin. Excellent. We have the aircon absolutely booted there. So bleed can go to auto, and we'll kind of calm down the temperature a little bit. 1 Tango Bravo, 5 Tango Bravo. November 851. Yeah, it should be 1 Tango Bravo. And Murph, read back correct. I never heard that. Say again for 851 Tango Bravo. Expect runway 9 left, contact ground 120025.
5 Tango Bravo cleared VFR to Punta Gorda. Maintain VFR at or below 5500. Departure 128.6, squawk 1455. Expect runway 9er left.
We'll expect runway 9er left, departure over on 126 and squawk 1455 for 851 Tango Bravo. Okay, let me see. Test the autopilot system before we go. Yes, it's doing its thing. AP and trims are already on.
5
Flaps.
Tango Bravo, read back correct. Expect runway 9er left. Contact ground on 120.025.
Over ground 120.025. 8 Tango Bravo. Should be 1 Tango Bravo. Should be 1 Tango Bravo. Where's ground? Ground! Eesh. Alright, let's see what they say. I need to change this to 1 Tango Bravo. Locka ground, November 851 Tango Bravo, TBM over a signature. Request taxi to 9er left. Reset the barrel. Is it really 29er 9er 2? What's the weather? Yeah, 29er 9er 2. Sweet. Okay. Now they're saying 9er left. I don't know, lads. 12 is what we wanted. It's all the one. Come on, you devil. Ground, you're not being nice to me. Locka ground, November 851 Tango Bravo. Request taxi from signature to runway 9er left. Simbrief says 12, yeah. Winds 160. Yeah. P.S. Mirandai, hello there. Punta Gorda, just tell people to have your cat in your pants. Wait, what? Jesus. Yeah, we're in multiplayer, 100%.
5 Tango Bravo, runway 9er left taxi via Papa Tango November. Contact tower on 134.675 when ready for departure.
Ground, actually, can I change departure runway to runway 12? Let's see what he says. Let's see what he says. And all he can say is no, right? Right, let me see. Strobes, no. Taxi light coming on. We're looking good here. Looking good there. Flight director, go ahead and bring you on. Altitude, we're saying 5,500 feet. Yep,
5 Tango Bravo, runway 12 taxi via Papa Tango November. Contact tower on 134.675 when ready for departure.
Taxi Papa Tango November for runway 12. Contact tower on 134.675 for November 851 Tango Bravo. Hey Jeb, good to see you. Okay, that's looking good. That's looking good. And let's do our thing. Off the brakes. Off the brakes. Got some lighting turned on here as well. It's going to be a nighttime flight, lads. Well, a little bit later on. Squawk, go ahead, turn you on. And let me see. So, what did it say? Tango. November Papa Tango. So, it's going to be a right turn. Okay, let's go. Power coming in. Cabin is shocking high again. Let's test the brakes. Brakes are working. Over to the right. Bit of Toby eye on here. Oh, yes. Yeah, Jesus. Yes. We're looking good, lads. We're looking good. Some lightage on. Alright, so we're saying, let's go this way. Tower resembles CN Tower. It's a bit mad looking, isn't it? We're over this way. Onto November. There's the separators on, that's okay. Taxi lights are on. Nav lights are on. Don't bother with the strobe just yet.
Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa cross, runway 27, contact ground on 121.9.
Crossing runway 27, contacting ground on 121.9.
We're playing Johnny No Mates on the ground.
X-ray Papa.
No, I'm not, Colonel Fork. You're playing Johnny Mates. Hang on, it's loading up now. Jesus, just as well you tell me these things, lads. I should be way with the fairies, do you know? Right, I'm on November. Brilliant. As we taxi on down. So, down here you have the US Coast Guard building. But again, I don't have the...
Cherokee Tree
There's no
15
scenery.
X-ray Papa, taxi to holding point Alpha 2 via taxiways Bravo and Alpha.
Taxiing to holding point Alpha 2 via Bravo and Alpha Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa.
Kind of busy, isn't it? Now, we're not going to use say intentions for the whole night. I just want to kind of, you know what I mean? King of the Fairies. Scaredy Wolf, good to see you. It's just jumping on to kind of have, oh look, the little ATC gadget works, that's all. So don't worry about it. I really wanted to see how this fella was going to behave. Do you know what I mean? Did anyone see the textbook Belly Landing of the King Air in Newcastle? I didn't. I heard about it. I haven't seen it yet though. Alright, continue our taxi. Set flaps for takeoff. Hey, we got some peoples. A Vision Jet and an M500 and a beautiful DC. Would you look at the state? Beautiful, Jesus. Beautiful. Right. Did he tell me Papa or November? I can't remember. It really...
Embraer 225, Echo Mike, follow the Cherokee, then hold short of taxiway Tango.
Following the Cherokee, holding
Jesus.
taxiway Tango Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
Rudder trim, yes. So elevator bring you up, and then rudder. Well, rudder is going to be. Oh, Jesus! I didn't go on the grass, lads. It's all fine. Right, let's see now. Let's see. Rudder trim.
Cherokee Tree 15, X-ray Papa, hold position, landing traffic on short final.
Holding position, Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa.
Just get me rudder trim
They've done
set.
studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works.
Every time. It's on the yoke. Yeah, no, I have it here on the gadget as well. Right now, let me see. There's a bit of an owl queue here, but sure, listen. It'll be grand. Let's talk to Tower. Tower, November 8.
315 X-ray Papa, hold short of taxiway Bravo, waiting for clearance to enter the ramp. Holding short of taxiway Bravo, Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa.
Tower, November 851 Tango Bravo, holding short runway 12. Diddly-doo-doo-doo. Let's see what happens.
November 851 Tango Bravo, Opalaka Tower, winds 160 at 11 runway, 9 or left cleared for takeoff.
Should be runway 12. Clear takeoff, November 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, that was great crack now. Well done, say intentions, you absolute mad lads. Just shut all that off there now. Right. All is well in the realm. Squawking. Let me see. Go back to VF4 there, you mad joke. Standby and altitude reporting. Spinneroony. Go ahead, get our landing lights on. Get ourselves lined up here. Behind another TBM, as you do. Oh, look at that King Air. Nice. Right, lads. Mush. Up the yard. Yup, you devil you. Go on out with that. Heading mode set to heading. Go. V-speed will climb. Well, actually, I'll use flight level mode. So let me see. 5,500. Go ahead and arm that devil. Okay, friends. It's time to go flying. Are we ready? Airport, no. Get out with that. Get with that. Get with that. Into the map. Yes, we're looking good. That's looking good. And let's go flying. Turn her up there now, Betsy. Power coming in. Let's go. Takeoff power set. Speed alive. There's the wind hitting us. Ah, Jesus. We're really well behaved when we do ATC stuff. When we don't, it's shocking. Oopsie daisy. Pause the ready to climb. And indicated. Gear up. Tapping our toe brakes. Ooh, she's bumpy on takeoff, isn't it? Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. Easy now. Easy now. Okay, heading. IAS mode. Autopilot on. Get the climb in there. GPS is screaming on us, but that's okay. It's kind of windy. Bit of a tailwind there. Look, that's mad. Right, how are we looking here, lads? Oh, yes. Right, okay, so we're on heading mode. It's going to be around to the left-hand side. We want to stay away from Miami airspace as we fly out towards Miami. 5,500 feet is what we're aiming for. Power set is good. And the autopilot seems to be behaving. Torque, temperatures and pressures, all looking good. Inertial separator, keep it on there for the moment. Excellent stuff. Right, friends. Well, if you're flying along with us, if you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're here because it's Tuesday, and there wasn't much on the news, well, you press number 3. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yes, it's Tuesday, I know, at 1900 Zulu time. Right here. All right. It's alive anyway. It's doing the thing and we're looking good. Let's have a quick look here now. So we're coming up to 5,500 feet. Going to be a left-hand turn coming in. Arm nav mode. And let's see what she captured here. It has captured. Left turn coming in. We're going to close off the inertial separator, but we got to bring down the L power. So torque, bring it down to about 90 or even 88, I think would be ideal. There we go. Inertial separator is coming in. Torque is dropped. It'll automatically rise itself. It'll go back up the road itself. And once we hit into our little cruise, 5,500, we can engage 850 mode. That removes the 100% torque restriction, meaning we can absolutely boot it. Absolutely boot it. So quick check after takeoff. Prop is looking good. Torque is all right. NG is fine. ITT is fine. Engine temperature and oil pressure is good. Oil temperature and pressure is good. In terms of what we're going to be cruising at, well, surface level up to 14, that's fine, we don't need to worry about that. The interior temperature is 17 degrees Celsius. We can probably bring it to fan only now. Watch the air conditioning for a moment. Everything else here is looking good. Fuel is fine, right? Fuel is fine. It's automatic change as well. And now we're looking pretty good. So speed holding at around 190 knots indicated, giving us 210 over the ground. And we're just going to circle back into our magenta line. And there is downtown Miami behind us. Miami International just over there. There's Locka. That's where we took off from, an executive airport. And it's really nice. Live weather, although the time I have pushed it forward a couple of hours. It's around 6 p.m-ish in the evening time. In actual fact, it's nearly 7 o'clock in the evening time. But I mean, look at that. Doesn't it look beautiful? And like, for the most part, over Florida, there's a lot of photogrammetry here, and it looks absolutely stunning. It's really, really nice. And Florida is just a beautiful place to go flying in the sim. It's really, really nice. Muse is like, yeah, I need a faster plane. I'll keep it in and around this, Muse. But that's the thing, right? So the M500 offers so much. It's a very capable airplane, and it's beautifully modeled. But again, it's kind of like applying different tools to the job. The TBM, in terms of its sheer speed, it'll get you there. I mean, this thing will be faster than the Dukes. Do you know what I mean? Side, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Keen Effort said 18 on the PC, 2 on the console, 124 passengers plus a Murph. Nice. Car DTM, it is the Southeast Asian server. And anyone, if you're watching, if you'd like to take part, but just come on and fly with us, lads. There's no skill level required. I mean, clearly, right? Just jump in. It's a lot of fun. Rambok Mortis here. Good to see you. Yeah, not sure what I was thinking. I thought the M500 was faster for some reason. That's quite okay, Muse. You won't be far off. Like, realistically, Muse, you might be 10 minutes behind. That's it. Clearly, there's no need for skill. Clearly. Right, we're doing well. So our torque is handling nicely. Speed is looking good. Temperatures and pressures are all grand. We're pretty much bang on with our little magenta line as we fly out over the state of Florida. And this area here to our 11 o'clock, Big Cypress Swamp. We're going to be passing the Everglades here as well. If you look out there, the Everglades are over there, look. Bobby Bush, is it, what was it? Wasn't Bobby Bush? What was your man's name out of the water boy? Hey, water boy. Right? You can do it. Do you remember the water boy? Brilliant. Was it Bobby Boucher? It was. Mr. Chewton screamed in. It was Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher. What was your one's name? Huh? What was your one's name? The girl. That girl is the devil. She the devil. Mandula oblongata. What was your... Damn it, Jim. Good to see you. You need your Crocs here. The Water Boys. Great band. One of my favourite songs. Kanzui, will you shag off? I'll just block that screen there for the minute, look. Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Colonel Forkage, 1 secondage. Hang on. Message received. Jesus. Hope all is well, dude. Gatorade. 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 No, Coach Clan. Mama's not wrong. Mama always said that alligators are very unhappy because they have all those teeth and no toothbrush. Mama said, what was your one's name? That girl is the devil. What was her name? Waterboy took place in Louisiana, which is where a certain gator hunting man by the name of Amos Moses lived. What was it? Amos Moses was a Cajun. He lived down by the lake by the swamp. He hunted alligator for a living. He just knocked him in the head with a stump. Ah, brilliant! Vicky Valancourt! Yes! I like Vicky Valancourt. Oh, what a movie! What a Jesus, that's a brilliant movie. Vicky Valancourt. I'm fine, family is fine, but I hit close and the cleanup and recovery is still ongoing. Jesus. Colonel Falk was right in the way of that tornado there last week, or 2 weeks ago. Ah, Sim, don't give me them starters now. Jesus. Right, we're looking good. I was thinking the Everglades, so that wasn't Bobby Boucher at all. All right, we'll have to change the subject, so Jesus. No, what are you, stupid? What a movie. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a great movie, lads. Hey, Waterboy. Brilliant. The Fonz in it for crying out loud. Foosball. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Would you go playing your foosball? Mommy said I can't. Then he had the lawnmower. I mean, what was that all about? You playing the foosball behind my back? Old veteran 965. Warning, warning. Buzzkill has arrived. Welcome in. Yeah, no, that's immediately, that's the line that came into my head. There's a hockey team called the Everblades. Really? Look at this, the wind bashing us out of it. 12 knots on our side, but like, look at this. PC-12 action, yes. We're flying that on Thursday, lads. Hello, Spitty. Beautiful, that's a Mark 1 Spitfire right there. So our flight on Thursday, it's going to see us flying out of the Pilatus factory in Switzerland. I'm looking forward to that. Dougal McTavish is flying with us and he's not on VATSIM. What is this strange place we have led Dougal to? Yeah, Florida team, the NHL team is the Florida Panthers. Ooh, nice. But yeah, thoughts going out to you, Colonel Fork, dude. Oh, Jesus, Cy Murray is reading a mad looking route. Wait, what? That's not the route. Why didn't it copy over the route? Hang on. Why didn't it save that? Stupid thing. Hang on, I need to fix that. Because that's like blatant messing. Let's see here now. So by the way, anyone in Dublin or planning to be in Dublin or in and around the 20th of July, we're planning a couple of pints in Dublin somewhere. Now I know it's the weekend of the International Air Tattoo, but you know, we'll watch it on the telly. Gibbo said he's buying us pints, so do you know, I said I'd ramble over. A PC-12 over my house from the Irish Air Corps today. Ooh, nice. Murph Me 2024, pints galore, indeed. No air fryer in use tonight. Oh, Jesus, Muse, you're in trouble already. Yeah, it'll be a bit of crack. It'll be a Saturday night, and we can actually plan this very well. I don't know how we're going to do it, but if we all just kind of text Adam Controls, you know, or just text him our location, he could be updating live on VATSIM the locations of the lads assembling. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to buy Gibbo a Dublin GAA jersey if we're going to the north side. Gibbo's getting around in. Better try and change my plans. Hummingbird, if you can, it'd be amazing. Can't wait for the air tattoo. I'll send you some photos. Kanzui, man. Was it last year, all them photos? Jesus, they were absolutely incredible. Incredible photos. Don't mention that air fryer. Hummingbird mentioned it once and she thinks she got away with it. Kane Leffert says, sure, I'll come along and do a bit of magic. Good man, Kane. Brilliant. Will there be a Murphy and Firefly gathering in Vegas? There shall. It was 2 years ago, was it? Oh, 2 years ago. Okay. Yes, of course I will. Of course. Anyone going to Vegas? Well, yeah. Do you know? I'll make even less sense in Vegas. Controller probs, be back, hopefully. Vruden, no worries, man. Who bought the bloody air fryer anyway? Descend and maintain to the jacks. Q&H, large gin and tonic. Yes. Epic Fool, good to see you, man. Galaxy Man, good to see you. Yeah, so we're going for points in Dublin in and around the 20th of July. I went to compliment our VATSIM controllers and the link took me to an internal server error. Murph completely missed the Basil Fawlty reference. Who? Huh? You started. 2 years ago, I do a year with the camera and then a year without, so I can actually focus on flying every now and then. Which Firefly is responsible for setting up the Vegas party? The bar wench. Wait, you don't know Basil? 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 Yes, darling. Sybil. Brilliant. She's not coming. Bar wench. There'll be loads of bar wench out there. You mad? It's Vegas. We'll find some bar wench. Yeah, the website is a bit gammy, depending on your ISP, being an ongoing issue. A VPN works. Oh, Jesus, really? Not our bar wench. No. Murph, have you considered flying a VR Microsoft? Have you considered trying a VR Microsoft Flight Sim stream? Galaxy Man, yeah. The only issue is I'd look even more weird than I currently do now. Yes, dear.
Who's a bar wench?
It's a title in general. No, genuinely no.
I'm going to buy you and Gibbo t-shirts for your meetup.
I owe Gibbo a t-shirt. I owe Gibbo. Who is it? I owe Gibbo. Yeah, that's broken, right?
Oh, is it? Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's a virus.
You enjoy sleeping on the couch. Like that.
Listen, I owe Gibbo a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you put on a t-shirt? Be nice now.
To know and need to find out. I always did think you'd marry a blonde one.
What are you talking about?
No.
That's a virus. Who pressed the second button?
I have no interest in dyeing my hair blonde.
I just like my beautiful blonde hair. Look,
Grey.
not grey. Grey. It's the lighting. It's the special effects on the head.
And you're bald on top.
What? No, I'm not. They say people who go bald on the back of their head are lovers because they're lying back. They say people who go bald on the top and the front of their head are thinkers, right?
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
So I'm a loving thinker. Wait, no, I'm not. But you know, Jesus, no. Listen, I need to distract everything now because you're acting you're going to get me in trouble. Yes, dear.
Oh, I love that clip too. That's one of you falling over. Oh, that's brilliant.
Thanks, lads.
That and orgy vu.
Orgy Voos.
Or when you drop the keyboard on your foot.
I remember the time I dropped the keyboard on my foot. It's alright, the keyboard is okay. My foot broke its fall. It means that you think you're a lover.
Get a load of this guy.
What? You think you're a lover? I said I'm a loving thinker. Jesus.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Come stay with us, missus. It's class up the place. It classes up the place and it adds humour. Well, Scott.
Jesus.
Sorry that, my presence isn't good enough.
I'm not invited to Vegas.
Whoa, now. Put up the handbrake.
Whoa.
Wait now.
I can't go. I'm not invited.
Vegas is like a bit me tongue. Did I tell you about the creek in my neck?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Vegas is like.
Look at you trying to distract.
No, I'm right. No.
Someone pull up a picture quick.
No,
me
Vegas now is like a military mission.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And
it's job, is it?
Yeah.
I suppose you're going over there to meet her, are you?
Oh, it broke. Oh, it's terrible size. But yes, no, it's a military mission. I was summoned. That's what it was.
Oh, you were summoned.
The state of Nevada.
Oh, yeah.
Had to think there for a second. They said, Murphy, you need to come over here to settle a dispute that copyright claim about Crocs and something. Oh wait, no, I need to convince them that the Irish built Las Vegas. We invented it. So I have to go over there now on a mission and explain to them why I'm able to exaggerate my claims or substantiate my claims.
So just be honest. Say you want to give it to not have
I will worry about my wife when I'm over there.
You can actually
Especially when it's time to go home. Where am I? Can somebody tell me where home
book
is?
the right hotel.
Huh?
Did you book the right hotel this time?
This one time.
Oh,
This
no,
one shagging time.
No.
The one time I was left in charge to book a hotel to a wedding, what did I do? I booked the wrong hotel. Now, when I say the wrong hotel, like it wasn't like, a million miles away.
It was a half an hour walk.
It was a half an hour, up the road. And when I got in there, I was like, Jesus, there's no one here. Where are you staying? I'm in the such and such. You big idiot. Oh, balls. And then when I got in there, the groom, he had things to do. The groom came over and brought me a pint and said, I think you need this more than I do. The wedding's in this hotel, Murph. I was like, yeah, Jesus, right? He also booked the wrong hotel in Houston.
Yep.
No, I didn't. I did have a bar in that hotel, Muse. Oh, I did. There was no bar in our hotel in Houston. Muse fan was disgusted. But it's all right. I went with the healthy option. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He's staying in the doghouse in Dublin at this rate. Right. Do you know? I feel like a Lamborghini on a city street. All the traffic is passing me, Kozaki says. Jesus. He says he's in logistics. It's hard to prove. So, did you book the Rio hotel in Vegas, or are you going to fly to actual Rio in Brazil? Jesus, very warm here. The Las Vegans, they have a very strange accent.
I can confirm I've checked all your credentials and flight stuff for you already. Has booked the right hotel.
Well, I'm hoping the right hotel was booked. Do you know? Bachelor here, chuckling all the way. The worries I don't have, says Lightsep. It's grand. We'll continue on. I didn't say anything. Now, own up. Who pressed that feckin' button? Lads! Need to remove that. You're forgetting who has. Right. Brilliant. Right. Jesus, did we get to our first stop yet? All these distractions, you can't deal with them. It needs to be a sterile cockpit. See, Murphy, how much the missus has added to the stream. Yeah, I have a creak on that side of my neck now as well. In Italy, the Google Maps was set to cycling mode, while in a Volkswagen, it was sending us through all sorts of roads. Even suggested a path. Nice. Oh, Super Tie is clipping things. Jesus. What in the name of... The plane is getting bashed, look. Oh, mother of God. Here's something you don't see every day. It's a weather balloon. Yes. That's a weather balloon. Sweet suffering, Jesus. A 41. Vegas is like, well, have you seen the movie Hangover? Vegas is like Lord of the Rings. Return of the King. You know. That 747 label says it's a PC-12. Now, more UK. That's the weirdest looking piece. It's great camouflage all the same, isn't it? I mean, Jesus. God almighty. It's a weather balloon disguised as a plane. Indeed. Return of the King. Do you like that one? Yeah. A Gicknin balloon. Yes. Right, now. I get in trouble. Punch it. Yeah. We kind of are. Punch it, Chewie. Jesus, the screen. Did you just see what's happening with me plane? Right. Now, is that destination or is that to my next waypoint? I couldn't tell you. Right, let it all calm down now. You've had your laugh. You shower, right? Musefan said he probably used dev mode to change it into 747. If you do it that way, it keeps the original multiplayer label. Ah, Musefan. Musefan knows the crack. Do you see that? So More UK has used dev mode to change his airplane, and that's why it's all gone nuts. Right. Makes sense. Next waypoint is Punta Gorda, Kilo Papa Golf Delta. How are we going to explain to the tower that a 747 has bumped us? It's fine. All is well in the realm. Yeah, Vegas, yeah, that'll be interesting now to see what the crack is. So yeah, we'll go for a few points in Dublin. That's after, whatchamacallit, that's after Vegas. Now we do have on our Discord, we do have a community meetup page, affectionately known as the Dublin Meetup, right? And well, we have so far 7 people said they're going. And Gibbo put out a post earlier on today, very much on a high after our incredible ATC series over the past 10 weeks, and got us thinking it's time to celebrate. A Firefly community meetup is long overdue, so I wanted to get the ball rolling by seeing if you might be interested coming along to hang out and have a laugh in person. Unfortunately, it does mean meeting Murph in person, but he's harmless really. Choosing a location and date that suits everyone is never easy, but for now we're thinking Dublin and we're aiming in and around the 20th of July. And I will be wearing my Crocs, so don't worry. So if you're around, we'll go for a couple of pints. If you're not around, I'm sure we'll do something on Twitch. We'll probably go live somewhere for a little while so you guys can catch up and say hello. But yeah, firewalling the M500, is there a way to shut the airspeed warning up? I don't think so. Muse, you can just turn down the volume. Right? What about the real Bremen bar? No, not a good idea. I've asked for that before, Epic, but the friggin' security clearance is a nightmare. A nightmare! It's not straightforward at all. So you need like names, addresses, next to kin, what do they have for breakfast? Not very simple at all. But yeah. Any plans for a UK meetup? I hope so, Toto, yes. This year is like absolutely, it's bananas this year. So like we Vegas in June, France in July, and then when I'm back from France, we'll go for pints. Oh no, wait, we're going for pints. Yeah, I'm going on the 26th of July. So July, August, maybe September if we can. You mean you can't get it ever since the incident? Do you know, it burnt down back in 1991, I think. I think it was 1991. There was a fire. You know, I feared, I just remembered I can go to external view. Yes, yes, yes. I have plenty of floor space. Tea, gin, and 2 cats. Pile in, says Hemmingbird. Brilliant. Hopefully meeting up with Muse and Hemmingbird soon, says Dougal. Nice. Duxford meetup. Kanzui, yeah, so I did that, well, it wasn't a big meetup. I was at Duxford, Jesus, when was that? A couple of years ago. And I met up with Andrew, and it was super. It was super. I haven't seen him in ages, actually. But yeah, I think a UK meetup absolutely on the cards, definitely. Duxford, maybe. I don't know, lads. What would Birmingham be like for if we just meet up at the airport? I'm only thinking, you know. In a box, man. Good to see you, man. Sterling, salve, Fireflies. The plane is giving us socks here, look. Right, so we're going to be hitting our first airport now in a couple of moments. And let me see. The wind at Punta Gorda KPGD. Let me see, airports KPGD. Punta Gorda. Open the airport. Yes, yes, yes. So it's giving us runway 22 or 27. I'm going to go... Jesus, 27 is freaking tiny. We'll go with 22. Runway 22 into Punta Gorda, lads. That's what she's looking like. And we'll see what happens. Epic Fool had a CTD. I don't believe you. Your first Irish coffee was in Rome. Nice. Badgers, thanks for that. Pool party over at our place for June. Jesus. What about it? Oh no, should we be in Vegas in June? I really miss Texas. Texas was absolutely incredible last year. What an incredible place to be. That's 2 and 2 days coming back towards Dublin. Really? You can really hear now how you've picked up the Tipperary accent every time you say 2. Huh? 2. Number 2. Number 2. Is it that bad, is it? Jesus. Did the Irish invent Irish coffee, or was that the Romans? No, the Irish did it. In Shannon Airport, no less. Shannon Airport, we invented Irish coffee. We just called it coffee with a drop of whiskey and cloves. But yeah. Yeah, that's it. Number two. The Irish invented coffee beans. Yes, my first Irish coffee I had was made with powdered water. Wait, what? If you ever come back to Texas and up to the best part, Northern Texas, we'll have quite the agenda. Indeed, Scott. The problem is, so many things to do, not a lot of time to do everything, and then, like, you know, the financial impact of, I'm just going away for the weekend. What? Can anyone tell me, in the world of Beano reader can understand, what multiplayer setting I need to be on? Nutty Slack, type in ! How to multiplayer. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Pretty good, Keen. Yeah. Getting his numbers right. Nutty Slack, ! How to multiplayer, all one word. Look at that video. It's about, you know, a minute. And you should be good. Colonel Fork, thank you. Field elevation is 26 feet. You can't hear the pain I'm suffering. I'm suffering in silence. Ah, me neck. You know, I didn't say now, ah, me neck, but you know what I mean. You need to get more subs to pay for the trip. Turn it into a stream. It's the age-old problem. You either have time and no money, or money and no time. Yeah, it's pretty much. No, we'll see. Like, there's the you know what I mean? Oh, Jesus, that was terrifying. That was absolutely terrifying. Look, we'll see how we go, right? Fingers crossed, and, you know, if I was left to my own devices, you know, I'd be like an international kind of a jet setter. I'd just be heading off to different places. Look at the state of this! Look at the big high antennas. The Floridians? I can't believe you're ever silent, right? Eyes on the skies, Murph. Yes. Wait, what? Eyes on the sky. Always right. Now, we need to land here. What did we say it was? Number 2-2, right? 2-2. Balls. Muse fan, I'm all nervous now when I say 2. In my case, it's both, right? Right, now. Flodorians. Floridians, we call those folks. Wait, what? What was that, Murph? You're a pain in the neck. What? No, I have a pain in my neck. Only silent when the missus is putting the pillow over his head. Brilliant. Right, now we need to do a thing and land. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Right, lads. Autopilot. You gone? 850 mode. Dial her back now, Murph. Dial it back. Yes. 850 mode, come back. Power inertial separator. Stick that on. And we'll get the yaw dampener off now as well, as we do some mad stuff. Oh, my neck! We'll do some mad stuff. Ascari Wolf, that's not a points, man. Mostly they call each other y'all. Yes. Worst of both worlds, it sounds like. Indeed. Master caution, that's okay. Don't need that. Right, oh, my neck! It's going to be a visual approach for 2-2. Mr. Anderson, good to see you. Good grief, Murph. The TBM formation looks incredibly awesome, doesn't it? Well, it did until I ruined it. All is well in the realm. Right, easy. Why are we getting dragged to the right? Okay, I think I need to go to the main page. I'll meet you at KPGD. Nutty Slack? No worries, man. Okay, runway 22. Oh, Jesus. That trim is a mile off. Easy now. Minded the trimmeth. We've 19 knots kind of pushing behind us there. Do you know what I'm saying? Easy. Okay. It is beautiful, isn't it? This time of day as well, man. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking forward to getting up to Clearwater. So our first stop of the night. Yeah, we're okay for time. Altitude now just around 2,000 feet. Look out the left window. There's a runway. Beautiful. Alright, speed 120. First notch of flaps. Go ahead and throw them in. And we can start our left turn. What's your speed? Beautiful. Local barrow is 2987. Okay, let's go for the gear. Gear coming down. That'll be the runway. Watch your speed. A little bit high, but we'll just ease our way into it. It's very windy, isn't it? Ah, it's very pretty. Plenty of aircraft. Speed is good. Full flaps. That'll help with a bit of drag. Keep the nose down. Hey, we got photogrammetry up here as well. Nice. Watch your speed. Let's see what we can do. Eesh, it is windy, isn't it? Cleveland in Florida is... Alright, let's see what the wind is doing. Bloody hell, we're coming in sideways. Alright, gear down, flaps down, yaw dampener off. 500. Continue, watch your speed. About 90 to 100 is what she wants. Oh, yes. Sideways landing for the win. Easy. Oh, she's proper bumpy. Proper bumpy.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus! It's scary! Positively terrifying. Oh! Steady now. There's our decision height. We're landing. We're still landing. Easy. Oh, the wind is savage here. She's not exactly straight down the runway, do you know what I mean? Alright, easy doesn't Murph. Easy.
Oh, jeez.
We're floating. Don't float. Power to idle. In you go, you big Jesse.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus. 90 feet per minute will take it. Keep it on center line into beta. There's beta. Flaps in. And out of beta. Jesus, lads. Unlandable stutters, says Kozaki. Really? Alright, let's get out of the way. Yeah, baby. Nice. Nice. Okay. Zalty, what's the region? We're in Florida, Southeast Asian. Muse fan, you mad devil, you landed the other way. Grant. Oh God. Asher, how are you, mate? Looking well, looking well. Is Roman a King Air? Beautiful. Where did he come from? There's another King Air. Let's follow him. Unorganized chaos. I like it. Gibbo. Gibbo says, Jesus, the quality is only savage here on YouTube. I can even make out your facial hair, Murph. All three of them. You're right. Jesus. Welcome in on YouTube. If you haven't already, lads, wait to hear this, right? If you do click on the little like button on YouTube and subscribe, well, YouTube starts recommending the stream to other people. Hilarious, right? So, next flight is going to be departing out of Punta Gorda, and we're heading up to Clearwater in St Petersburg. Ooh. Exclamation point route into the chat to see where we are and what we're doing. So we're going from KPGD to KPIE. Sorry, Murray is down. Sir Scott in the DC-6. Look at the cut of it. Beautiful. Murphy and his, you know, army neck, his facial hair, you know what I mean? Master Ludwig is there. Right, lads, check your fuel, make sure you have sufficient. It's going to be the same crack again, 5,500 feet. When you're ready, start departing. Cabin temperature's off the freaking skyrocket again. Oh, Jesus, 32 degrees. Cool that divil down. Why is it so hot on the ground, though? Do you know what I mean? Murph doesn't need to shave, he plucks. Gibbo, how good is the 4K now? Right? Scott is flying an aircraft from his era. He is. He is. Oh, Jesus, it's a total gridlock. Honk! Honk! Okay. It's grand, right? Let us watch the departation of some aircraft. Are we ready? Yeah, we'll go with that, we'll go with that. That looks kind of nice, isn't it? Hang on.
As usual, Gibbo hits the nail on the head. So, if Murphy only has to pluck his hairs, does he take lessons from the missus on how to do that?
What? Jesus! Look at this blatant abandonment of people passing me out. Drew is just like, I'm not waiting. Right, lads, mush, get up the hill quick, will you? This is terrible. Look at the amount of people flying, though. This is brilliant, isn't it? I can't even do his accent anymore. Fly! Fly! Do 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 do. We're looking good. Fly, you fools! Yes. See, Muse wouldn't know that. He didn't watch Lord of the Rings, you see, you know. The ATC jumped out of the top, right? Jesus, he's gone with the Antonov now. I found a great place to meet up. Tipperary Kitchens, Castle Quarter. B. Carlo, get out of that garden. Are you for real? Right. Easy now. Get yourselves lined up. Reset our... Oh, jeez, the frames are suffering here. Right, friends. Watch the flaps for takeoff. There's a relatively shorter leg. Power coming in. Let's fly. Here up the yard. Take off power set. Oh, Jesus. Mind the wind. Airspeed live. 85. Oopsie daisy. Positive rate of climb and indicating. You're up. Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. There we go. There we go. IAS mode. Autopilot engage. And we continue on. We continue on. Take a look at the turn here. Beautiful. MDA 009 is in the house. Good to see you, man. Right, let's do something without actually saying to something to see if the something works. Too late, more like. Hammer says, I just look up the in real life price for one of these birds, 1.5 to 2.6 million US dollars. $1 million, right? But yeah, like the price of the aircraft isn't as much as you'd actually. No, okay, £1 million is still ridiculous, right? But it's the maintenance cost that catches a lot of people out. I mean, you can pick up general aviation aircraft for anywhere between 15 and I've seen them go as cheap as like 15 or 20,000 euro. But yeah, like it absolutely comes down to the maintenance, hangarage, all that sort of jazz. You know what I mean? Right, we're doing well, lads. Let me see. Loads of traffic moving there. That's all okay. So this one, the airport we're flying up to, Clearwater, St Petersburg. It's from Vertical Sim. I only picked it up tonight. Haven't checked it out yet. Hey, Commander Freezer, good to see you. But it does look like a very nice airport, so we're going to be checking it out. Not cheap though. It's about $20 for an airport. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping for good things. 2987 is still our local barrel. The TBM 940 aircraft has a base price of $4.5 million. Jesus. Big Smith Gaming, good to see you, man. You're very welcome aboard. And well, a very happy Tuesday to everyone as we do our general aviation flight. Tomorrow night we're going to bring you the news. We're checking out a new airport and we're also checking out the Airbus A340. Then on Thursday night we have a PC-12 flight. Need to grab a Clearwater for the US Coast Guard. Yes, Colonel Fork, 100%. Crazy money, just like a boat, indeed. Agent 1213, welcome in. Yeah, it looks pretty. I had a look at it on the news last week, and I was like, ooh, that looks nice. So I picked it up. So we'll see what the crack is, if she's decent or not. Do you know? So we're on our way up to St. Petersburg, just beside Tampa here in Florida. This is our second stop coming up, and now let's have a look at the airport. So Navigraph and KPIE is the airport. So we're going to airports. KPIE, Clearwater, and let's go ahead and have an old gawk at it. So let's zoom in here. US Customs Control Tower, North Ramp, US Coast Guard, Army Reserve. There's hangars over here. That's like general aviation. Here's the signature ramp. So we're going to be getting. We're going to go to the FBO over a signature, right? US Customs are there. Let's have a look at the old weather. Winds are 180, 12 knots, good visibility, clear skies, 32 degrees, lads. It's absolutely gorgeous here. Let's have a look at the old runways. So 22 not used, so it's going to be runway 18, which means we're going to go all the way up to the top and do a landing on 18, and we'll exit here onto Alpha down to the FBO. This is going to happen. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Sarasota's coming up here on our left hand side, and then it's out over Tampa itself. This is a beautiful part of the world. In the sim, at least. And I definitely wanted to check it out, you know? So, yeah. Look at the scenery here. Isn't it beautiful? Lads, Florida is so good. And between Texas and Florida, I would envisage us doing some of our ATC stuff. They did Colonel Fork, they absolutely did. They did Tampa as well. Now let's have a new gawk. Okay. Look at the time of day and everything. Isn't it gorgeous? Florida ATC would be great with Tampa, Orlando. Yeah, there's a lot going on down here. And like, you have great options as well, lads, right? I mean, if we're... I envisage a flight across the United States. I see us doing a flight from, you know, Texas heading out, right? So, you know, the Fort Worth neck of the woods. And I think it'd be absolutely class. Absolutely class. Where are we? Fort Worth is DFW. Here's Austin. Up the road. Here we go. So something like DFW, which is here, all the way. Like, that'd be some adventure, wouldn't it? On VATSIM as well. Could you imagine that? Then we get over to Florida. But like, then when you're in Florida, we can also head out to the Bahamas. Do you know what I mean? Like, absolutely beautiful stuff. Beautiful. So yeah. So don't forget, lads, if you are on the YouTube, thank you very much indeed. Do be sure to hit the little like button. It helps. Dooner Bigsby says, my home city. Oh, nice. A shuttle carrier flight. That could be pretty awesome, yes. MacDill Air Force Base, that's nearby. Sweet. Let's have an old look here now. Just keep your old charts open there now. So runway 18 is what we're going for. This is Tampa Bay. We're going to fly. Oh, there's a terrible long pause. There we go. We're live again. Jesus. Let's see what happens. Colonel Falk, there's a buddy of mine actually. He's going up to Chicago next week, and then he's going over to Michigan, near the Kalamazoo Lake. He's staying in a place up there. He was showing me earlier on. Hang on, where's he staying actually? There's some sort of a beer festival on. Over here, look. Grand Haven, no. West Michigan. It's near, what's it called? It's not, it's not Fremont. Kalamazoo Lake. You ever heard of it? Wexford County? Wait, what? Wexford County? Ah, lads. How have we not flown into Cadillac Wexford? How is that how have we not done that? Wexford County? Ah, Jesus, brilliant. Anyway, Colonel Falk, it's over this neck of the woods. Yeah, it's over this neck of the woods. But it has Kalamazoo Lake, which I thought was interesting. How cool is that? Wexford? Jesus. We'll bring some Irish Wexford potatoes to the American Wexford. Near Sagittack. That's the one. That's exactly where it is. It's in Sagittack. It's in Sagittack. Or Sagatuck. Mark Burton, good to see you. You just don't spend too much time looking at maps. Super tight all the time. Viper Strike says St Petersburg to Tampa is the first ever commercial flight air route, 1914. Ailerons at the wind. Giggity goo! Is Murph flying the TBM? The him. He's just put on the him hat. Murphy can't speak Indian. No. There you go, Murph. You pronounced it just right. Brilliant. Fantastic. Not terribly far from me. There you go. Well, there you go. Now, 5,500 feet. Well, sure, Janie. We'll drop our altitude. Down to 3,500 there, please. Arm that and, well, drop her down. All right. This is looking lovely. That's St. Petersburg. I think we photogrammetry here as well. Grand, lads. Totally fine, right? Oh, Jesus. Mind your hand, Murph. Well, this is pretty. Sounds like Murph needs to do a Sunday morning Michigan trip. Soon. I'm not around this weekend at all. Unfortunately. I'm away Friday, Saturday, and I won't be back till Sunday afternoon. Evening. At best. But I'll plan out next week. And I think we'll do some VATSIM stuff on Thursday. Next Thursday. Say this one, Murph. Was it Weekapog? Rental power and 2010 gas prices are in full effect, I see. Yes, they are. We're calming it down there now, though. Inertial separator, out of 850 mode. Now, the him is watching. Behave yourself, Murphy. How are we going for lights? Lights are grand. Descending here, we're looking for runway 18 into Clearwater. And altitude's coming down nicely. Look at this, though. Look at this. This is beautiful. There's a lot of water around. Is wearing life jackets over Florida mandatory? I don't believe so, no. However, if you're going out more than 100 miles, I think so.
Hello there.
Company came by the cave, and I missed St. Pete's almost to Daytona. Uh-oh. Say Charlevoix. Charlevoix? 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 Balls! Listen, this isn't a stream that you can get me to pronounce it. Charlevoix. Yeah, right. St. Pete is a beautiful area. Indeed it is. I see Tropicana Field on your left, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. Go sports, yes. Wait, it is baseball season right now, isn't it, lads? You know. Ascari, that's hilarious. Right, now where are we at over here, look? Yes. Right, heading mode is going to play a bit of a game here, so we're going to say, right. Murphy, turn us to the north. Heading mode. Barrow reset. 3,500 feet. Drop her down there now. Bring her down to 2. Number 2. Drop her down to 2 there, Murph. There we go. Bring our speed back a little bit. Yeah, sounds French, doesn't it? That's actually what you call it, really. It is. It is baseball season. Here we go. Ah, me neck. So the airport. Oh, it's over there, is it? Somewhere. TikTok is in a tornado. Oh, there it is there, look. Ooh. Vertical sim. So that's where the FBOs are. And there's all the military stuff down there. This is going to be kind of cool. Descending nicely. French fur traders founded Detroit. That's like a tongue twister. But yeah. Lots of French influence in Michigan. Makes sense. You still struggle to flare the Tonka? Yeah, Tonka is a challenge, isn't it? Oh, there's a bit of a stutter. Steady, steady. Jesus, look, isn't this beautiful, lads, isn't it? Man, I'd love to visit here in the real world. I would love to visit here. Right, runway 18, not 22. That's 22 there. We're going over to the next one. Oh, look at the bridge! Savage! Okay. Jesus, look at the other. Is that a bridge? Wow! There's a bridge that isn't really a bridge. There's another bridge. Okay. Survival equipment over water operations. No person may take an airplane for a flight of water more than 50 nautical miles. Thank you. So it wasn't 100 miles, it was 50. Yeah. Okay, yaw dampener off. Autopilot off. Power coming back. Inertial separator is on. Speed is looking good. And commence our left turn. Easy does it. Easy does it. Oh man, this is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? This is stunning. Live weather as well. Nice. Okay, speed coming down to 120. First notch of flaps. Very good, very good. I'd say straighten up here a little bit, Murph. There we go. Altitude coming down nice and slowly. Oh, this is beautiful. What a fantastic scenery. Lots of odd names around Philadelphia too. Where's the Hicken? Jesus. You've been here 22 years and you still mispronounce them? That's awesome. Okay, there's runway 18. Speed looking good. Look at the mist and haze stuff there. Look, isn't that gorgeous? Got some road traffic down there. This is very, very pretty, lads. This is ridiculously pretty. Okay, about to turn final. Keep an eye on the bridge. Gear down. Turning final. Little bit high. Dip the nose down, Murph. There we go. It's proper windy up here as well, isn't it? Okay, named after a French explorer, Pierre-Francois Xavier de Charlevoix. There you go. Had a Murph incident today using a laser lever that projects on the wall. The wife walks in and asks about it, so I turn around and lasered my eye. It can happen to the best of us, sailor-ons, right? Ooh, it's windy here. Easy now. We got a tailwind here. This doesn't look right. Alright, easy now. Speed 120, flaps full. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Nice
Dreamy,
bridge.
sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus! AZ blue line, you devil! Watch your speed. 500. On the glide slope. Oh man, this is gorgeous. Look at the runway lead lights. Beautiful. Alright, easy does it. Oh, easy. Formation landing with a vision jet. Nice.
Dougal, have you been drinking?
Can I get a refund?
I've been drinking like a mad idiot.
Jesus. This is a very, is it Allegiant operate out of here. Decision height. There's my touchdown zone. Easy does it now. Easy does her. Her to idle. Hold the nose. Watch the flare. Easy does it now. Don't float her, Murph. We missed our first one. There we go. 154. Not fantastic. Ah, Jesus. That landing was absolutely diabolical in every sense of the word. We're down anyway. It's a 19 knot tailwind, I think, was it?
Oh, Jesus.
It's grand, it's grand. We'll put it down to someone else. Right, now let's get down here. Let's check out this airport, lads. Long taxi. High speed operation approved. Go on, you devil. Looking nice, looking nice. Alright. There's signature. Do. Blame Gibbo. It's a good idea. Very good idea. Alrighty. Yeah, we can jump off here at Alpha. Over the signature. Nice. Look at the FBO here, lads. Look at that. Very nice. Look out for the texting. Watch out for Scientologists here, really? Hey, this is kind of nice. Signature flight support. Okay, park and brake on. Let's just sit tight and let's go exploring, shall we? Shall we do some exploring? Look, oh, look at this, lads. We got interiors here in the FBO signature. Schnacks. Fuel for life. Alright. Let's go over this side. Ooh, look at the cars. This is very fancy. Mercedes. There's a car that's pretending to be a car but isn't actually a car. It's a Tesla. No Skodas now. And the name of Jesus is this. What is this? Right, so this is the signature area. Alright. It's kind of pretty. Ooh, look at the detail here. Jesus. Yes. So this is from Vertical Sim. It's about 20 bucks. It ain't cheap, right? They have a Volkswagen. Plenty of Teslas. Then again, you are in Florida, aren't they? Like, are they mad on the old Teslas out here? Are they? The cars look really good though. They're beautiful models, aren't they? They're really nice. No Skodas though. Like immediately it loses 10 points. Oh, look at the detail here. Look. Is the sim going to crash or what? Long-term parking. Look at that. Okay. So this is very much on the... Jesus, sim. This is very much on the land side. Isn't it very nice? Just remember the time of day there, lads. So at 1956, we'll just brighten it up here so we can actually see what we're doing, right? 1956, and I'll just turn off multiplayer for a minute because the sim is freaking out. So let's see now. Yeah, look, we have interiors, look. I mean, look, they're basic, right? But it is nice. Yes. They're kind of like, they're pretty much photoreal textures, aren't they? Look at that, like, I mean, that's very nice there, isn't it? It would lose realism in the US if it had Skodas. Not when I'm in charge. Right, okay, so the arrivals, let's have a look. Enterprise, Alamo. It's a little bit kind of, you know, the Langoliers, but it's nicely done, right? I mean, at least they've modelled it. You know what I mean? No people, though, which is odd. The trees out here, this is lovely details. Really, really nice. And like the amount of cars here, look. And like, look at that. They've even put in custom modelling for the roads over there. Oh, they're building. Look at that. That's really nice. Now, for 20 quid, I kind of want an animated flag. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Vertical Sim, like, there's a lot of lovely detailing going on, but, like, for the price, give us an L moving flag, will you? Right, what else? Tower. Whoosh. Decent tower interior. Jesus. There's a lot of detail here, isn't there? So that's Signature. That's where we're parked. Signature. That's over at the main terminal. We're going to head down further there. That's where the El Coast Guard are, right? And you can see some C-130s. Look at that. We'll ramble over there now in a second. Landside ground textures are pretty meh. Yeah, like, well, they're good here, right? But some of the areas are a little bit kind of meh. Plenty of detail from all the cars, though. I mean, that's pretty nice. I suppose that's kind of nice here as well. Look, with the water and that. Yeah, it looks nice. So we got people working on the aircraft. Yep. 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 It's good to see, though. So that's the maintenance side. Let's go over here before we go to the Coast Guard. So what else do we have here? Like overflow car park, maybe? The bridge is done really well. A couple of different hangars. All the vans. I like it. I think this is a nice, this is a very nice scenery. What do I want to say? Is there a road? Oh, look. Ah, brilliant. Captain Morgan. Now, I don't know, is that supposed to be right? That's hilarious, though, whoever that is. The bridge is done really well. Right, check it out over here. So here's the Coast Guard. Department of Homeland Security, US Coast Guard. Okay, so Coast Guard buildings. These textures here aren't really good on the ground. The roads and that, it's kind of meh. I agree. And there's some floating cars. Yeah, you need to fix that, lads. I'm just saying now, do you know, it's not a big to do, but like, you know, jeez, it's all the buildings there, look. That must be part of the base, is it? Tennis courts and all this. Look at the RVs. Jesus. All the motorhomes. Jesus. Captain Morgan, yeah. Alright, so the Coast Guard itself. Oh, look at these. Oh yeah, they're nicely detailed, aren't they? Yeah, they're nicely detailed. I like them. They're not Black Hawks. What are they? Pave Hawks or something. Is that what they are? A few more cars. A few more cars. Got a couple of C-130s here on the ramp. Seahawks or Jayhawks. Gotcha, gotcha. That's pretty nice. Look at the C-130s here. Isn't it mad that they use them in the Coast Guard? Do you know what I mean? This is really nice. I like the way they've included all the Coast Guard stuff. This is awesome. Nice big hangar there. Got another C-130 over here. You need to move your old chopper. Vertical sim. Like, this stuff kind of wrecks me head. Like, how did the developer not, like, realize that? Like, if you're placing a static object, how do you not realize that? You know what I mean? They'll fix it, I'm sure, but like, Jesus. What else do we have? There's a lot of detailing here, like, you know what I mean? Shelt air. Jesus, look in here, look.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, like, it's basic. You know, a couple of magazines. It's nice that they put in the interior, though. What else do we have? Ooh. Maintenance. Heraflight. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we're not bad here, lads, at all. Jeez, look at this old hangar. Now this looks important. What's this place? That's using parallax. Wonder what that building's for. Or who does be in there. Do you know what I mean? It's very, very nice though. Army Reserve, is it? Okay, perimeter fencing. This is always a good telltale. Okay, so the perimeter fencing kind of stops. So there's no perimeter fencing down here. Interesting. We do have some signage. No wake. Nice, that's for boats. I did like the runway lights coming in for the approach. This is done pretty good. Yeah, that's decent. I don't see a fence though. I don't see a perimeter fence. Air National Guard, is it? Alright, okay. Right, let's ramble over this way. Like, I'm just saying, it's a bit of an security risk, isn't it? There's no fence. A fence! A barbed wire fence! A dog just ain't gonna hunt. Jesus, this is all the weather stations. This is the GA side of the house. T-hangars, I imagine. Yes. No static aircraft that I can see. Oh, there's something. No, it's empty. Yeah, so like there's a whole fence missing. Which is like, I'm sure it's grand and all. And then he started it from here. And then it seems to be okay after that. Okay. I like it. I think it's a nice one. A VOG could work. Couple of signs here. 15 years. Vape glass. Chillax. Jesus. There's a Pawn Depot. Brilliant. Smoke shop. Cava bar. Sleep by Choice Hotels. Jesus. What's in here? Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Nice. It gets a bit kind of weird and wonderful here when it comes to photogrammetry. Not a whole lot you can do. America's largest injury law firm. Chase the people. Traffic flows smoother. That's mad, isn't it, lads? It's good. Red Lobster. A cool $15 billion recovered. Have you been in an accident? Dial this number. Oh look, they got a little flight school down here. Sweet. National Aviation Academy. Ooh. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of detailing going on, but there's a couple of things missing. Like, see the way they did all this here? Lovely tarmac textures. That really needs to be continued on over here because it just looks crap without it, especially if you're looking at signature. I mean, this airport, signature flights would be, or the FBOs would be very popular here. You know what I mean? And for the price tag, I would expect that to be done. And fix the fence. And fix the chopper that's sticking out of the building. I'm just saying now, but for the price tag that they're looking for, I would expect that. You know what I mean? There's a forklift on top of some scenery. Interesting. But it's not bad. It's nice. What's the night lighting? Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, that is nice. In fairness now, the night lighting is superb. Look at that. Jesus, look at that. This is very pretty at night time. Dunkin' Donuts. Ah! It's the weirdest thing ever. It's an actual photograph. That's so strange looking. Where's... Yeah. So they do have interiors there in some of them. They've kind of that parallax glass on others. Right now, she was over in the other place. Strange. Very, very strange. Ah, the kids' play zone. Brilliant. That should be the adults' play zone. There's a plane in there. Do you know what I mean? The night lighting is superb. I have to say, lads, this is very, very good night lighting. And look at that. Yeah, we like the night lighting. Very, very good. Okay, vertical sim. Not bad. Get rid of that. What were we, 17? What was the time we had it in, lads? 19 something? We'll go about 1924 for the crack. Right. Here we go. And we'll put back on our multiplayer. And now we head to our final destination. At speed, it's over to Daytona. Are we ready? Parking brake coming off. Lockdown out. What time were you? 10 o'clock. Right. The timing could be actually alright. Right, zoom out. So a bit of a taxi back here. Hello, peoples. I'd say that's Colonel Falk in a Texan, is it? What do you think of the airport, lads? Not a chance for $20? Negative. Better call Saul. Hey, Drummond, good to see you, man. Alright, let's taxi down. Alpha. Now, what? Did I land with a tailwind? No. Oh, Murph, drive it on. Okay, inertial separator is already on. I'm just going to taxi down this way. Colonel Fork says I'll be grabbing it. Yeah, like, one or two small. It's pricey, Colonel Fork. That's the only thing. If it was $5 cheaper, it'd be very hard not to buy it. But it's at that. It's very close to that premium level. Like, this is $20, €20. But yeah, I bought it. So the idea being, of course, if you guys ever want to see stuff in the sim, chances are I have it. If not, I'll get it. I mean, that's where the subs and all that go. You know what I mean? So do let me know. Now let me see. So altitude, we're going to pop you back up to 5.5. Reset our barrow. I spent $20 on worse. Ideal for the C-130s though, isn't it? Ideal. Well, we'll do an L intersection departure. We don't need it all. Where is everyone? Oh, they're down there. Alright, okay. Right, match flaps. Landing lights. Have I sufficient runway here? I say yes. 1/5 of the way. Wait, 1/5 of the way to another off. Okay. Line up. There's Muse. Come on, Muse. He's going on something faster. Right, power coming in. Brakes off. Let's go flying. Takeoff power set. Airspeed live. Looking for 85. Yepsy daisy. Woohoo, the wind. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Flaps in. Yaw dampener on. Nice. Alright, left turn coming in. Oh, the wind. Jesus. There's everyone. Default TBM. Default livery, and I'm showing as a generic. The sim bewilders me. No, you showed as a TBM. Alright, nav mode, engage. Continue on with the left hand turn. Vertical speed, arm, V speed. We'll call it IAS mode. She's kind of lost there. Heading. Let's go to heading. Try in and out left turn there, Murphy. Why didn't the autopilot go on? Stupid thing. Okay. British staple, that. I don't have any crisps to snack in. Wait, what? What? Swiss Tony, good to see you. What's the 850 like in comparison to Microsoft's 930, I think it is? The 850, day and night in the difference. The sounds are pretty much the same, but it's the systems modeling yet here, which is absolutely incredible. It's incredible. Right, we're going to be giving this absolute friggin' socks here, lads. So, 5,500 feet is going to be our cruise. Whoa! Runaway torque, easy. There we go. Nav mode, up to 5.5. What livery is your tornado? Fly in close to me, my guy. I recently had Nairn's Marmite and cheese oatcakes. Or oatcakes. But they're nice. Default TBM, yeah. The default one is still very good, don't get me wrong. Right, 5,500. Look at this torque. Like, keep her right on the limit. And speed is going to climb nicely. We hope.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
They were nice. I can't be doing Marmite and cheese. Was it toasted? No, Wendy's McGee. You take care of my guy. All the best, man. Alright, we're doing alright. She's cruising, lads. She's cruising. Keen effort, you take care. Not a fan of Marmite? Yeah. It can be mad, can't it? Right, we'll do one of these. was like Journey adjacent or something, right? Haven't played that in a while. But yes, spelling is a bit hard tonight. Don't worry about the spelling, Nez at all. It is absolutely grand. Right, we're about 18 minutes out. This is brilliant. We're heading over to Daytona. Next, of course, to the Daytona Speedway. Invented, of course, by the Irish, was the, racing in general, right? Racing in general. But, yeah, this has been a really nice flight, isn't it? Look at that. What's the time of day here? Should we go a little bit later? I'm just thinking. Although, no, we're kind of all right-ish. Kart races to the pub. Yes. Indubitably. Right, so let's have a quick look here on all our stuff. 850 mode, 23 knot of a cross or a tailwind. Alright, let's have a look at Daytona. KDAB. Let's have a look. Airports.
Hello there.
Hello there. KDAB. Let's open up Daytona. Dan, good to see you, Dan. Welcome in. Alright, so the airport, let's have a look at the old weather. So we have, Jesus, winds 210, gusting 19. What? Visibility 10, scatter clouds 25,000, ceiling 12,000, temperature 32, sea level pressure 1,010 hectopascals, or hectopascals. That's interesting. Jesus. Right, let's have a look here. Runways. So it's going to give us 25 right or 25 left. 25 right is massive, so we might do that. Now, where's the speed? Well, there's the speedway. It's right next door to us, right? So we're going to fly pretty much straight in, and we'll do a turn then. We'll fly over the speedway, so we'll actually keep left of the airfield. And we'll fly over the speedway, and then come in on 25 right. Now, in terms of parking, there's the customs. There's the NASCAR ramp. Where's the FBO? Embry-Riddle Aero University. There's some. Here's our FBO down here. Look, Jesus, it's miles down. So if we do a landing on 25 right, yeah, we're gonna aim. So it's kind of, we have to go back on ourselves. Bit of a taxi here. Now we could try and land on 25 left. I mean, it's very short, but I reckon we could do it, lads. I mean, right? We like a challenge. 25 left, and then we'll get over to the FBO. How's that for the planation? I think that's the plan. I think that'll absolutely work, right? And we'll just have to get the ATIS and see what happens.
Alliance Airport information, Bubba. Recorded when the big hand was on the 12 and the little hand was on the 3 in the afternoon. Temporary flight restrictions in effect due to the NASCAR race. Y'all stay well east of the grandstand as some of the spectators may be drinking and may be packing. The winds are from Laredo at about as fast as you and your new girlfriend can run from a bar if somebody's chasing you to get his wife back. The sky's clear except for all the smoke. What the hell are those people doing out there in the parking lot in their RVs? IFR arrivals, expect visual runway to the south is in use. Makes it an easy straight in for you Okies. Everybody from South Texas is already here. All arrivals of skinny white business jets coming here for business. Make sure to stay well away from the grandstand as you look just like some waterfowl that's in season right now. Put 29.76 into the little window on the thing that tells you how high up you are. And make sure to tell us when you first talk to us that you have information, Bubba.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Defense Department regrets to inform you that your sons are dead because they were stupid.
It's grand, right? I mean, it's totally fine, right? Now, right, let me see. Information Bubba, isn't it class? Absolutely class.
Oh, man. Don't hit me with them negative waves so early in the morning.
Oh, it's a deep burn.
My neck.
Oh, it's so deep. Ah. Oh, I could barely lift my right arm because I did so many. I don't know if you heard me counting. I did over 1,000. You have your ubulus muscle that connects to the upper dorsimus.
He thinks you're the biggest agent of them all.
This is great. I don't need to talk at all.
You have a lovely voice. Very like Celine Dion.
Ted! Brilliant. Now, Jesus, all these buttons that I have. What's this one?
That program is already in use.
Right, okay. Where are we at now? There's a tornado. It looks good.
May I present my cunning plan?
Do you think there's gators down there? I mean, there could be, right? I'm not going to hop out and find out, but yeah. How are you liking SimFX, lads? The old contrails, aren't they beautiful? They're absolutely stunning. Hunning. Jeez, we're doing all right here with the speed, aren't we? Let me see. 25 knots of wind, 281 over the ground. Yeah. We're going the right way. That's beautiful. Look at that tornado. Isn't that gorgeous? Shame it's the same contrails all the time. Huh? No, they're not, Briggsy. Are you seeing the same ones? I always get different ones. There are Florida Panthers and they're making... Oh, wait. They're making a recovery? Nice. The contrails for every flight are the same for you. Really? Interesting. I can't say that I've noticed that. I mean, for me, they're always different. Like, it's such a flat state, really, isn't it? But it's gorgeous. Like, the weather, it's proper warm here as well. I would love to visit Florida. I'd love to visit here. I'd love to go down to, like, Fantasy a Flight, down to Kermit Weeks. Kermit, listen, I just want to spend a few hours walking around your hangar and hugging various warbirds. Right, you know what I mean? The Keys and Ice. Oh, Gregor, I would love to do that. I'd love to do the drive out to Key West. Man, that'd be gorgeous. If you have a boat, it's pricey though, yeah? Way too warm and humid for your liking. Says your man from Texas. Right. When we landed in Texas, it was like 90% humidity. Or a seaplane. Yeah, a seaboat. Yeah, that'd be deadly, wouldn't it? A seaboat, yeah. It's stunning. Key lime pie for the win. Never had it. Is it nice? Is it tasty? Right, let's do something with the Weja, because the sun is coming down nicely, but let's just kind of add a little bit here now, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Let's just do it. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Look at the state. Lads. Would you look at the cut of that? Ah, Jesus. That's like a scene out of it. I don't know what it is, but it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Look at the cut of it. Hang on. Disappear that now for a minute. With the contrail and everything. Ah, Jesus. I mean, would you look at this state? That's gorgeous. That needs its own kind of a soundtrack. It's very 1980s looking, isn't it? Speaking of the, yeah. Proman says, Murph, in your opinion, GSX, is it worth getting? When it works really well. When it doesn't, it's a pain. But yeah, I like it. I like it. Soaring AJ says, I live near the lakes on the left. Put on the kettle. We're in Soaring AJ's neck of the woods. Nice. Look at the state of that. That's very pretty. So local temperature, it's in the 30s here at the moment. It's stunning. So we are just 10 minutes out. Remember, we're going to fly to the left of the airfield, over the racetrack, and then in for 25 left. The tune doesn't half remind me of an old pinball game. Player 1. Insert coin. Round 1. Fight. Brilliant. Alright. Speed is good, altitude is good, and the time of day is absolutely friggin' gorgeous, isn't it? There's an interesting little airfield underneath us. Orlando North Air Park, it's called. It's private. Oh no, wait, no. It's Zellwood. Jesus, look. Look how nice that is. Sea Ray planes are built in one of those lakes. Really? Tangerine. The amount of airports over here, this is friggin' nuts. So we're staying outside of the Orlando Class B. That's Orlando just over here to our right, I'd say. That's Orlando over there, look. Southwest pretty much run that airport, don't they? Many airports. America. Fried gator tail. Mandula oblongata. Look at the weather coming into Daytona. This is interesting. Do you know, wouldn't it be absolutely class if the sim could simulate rocket launches? Pretty sure they could. I mean, they could use the firework effect mod thingy. Do you know, wouldn't that be class? Or I forgot some information about Daytona Beach. The city was founded in 1870 and is famous for its beach. Its compacted sand made a favourite in the automobile motorcycle industry to test their products in the early 20th century. Finally, the city is most famous for hosting the Daytona 500. Barbecued gator, is there such a thing? Florida bush flying could be good, yeah. Barbecued alligator? Really? I don't know. I never had any. What's it like? Don't tell me it tastes like chicken. Tastes just like chicken. Just have chicken. Jesus, there's an A10 after flying by with a wing wave. Gaseous Maximus, you're looking well. 6 minutes. Well, it does. Really? It's like chickeny fish. Oh, no. No. Most sports here have their Queen event at the end of their season. Never understood why NASCAR done at 500 to start of the season. We barbecue anything here in the States. Gator is served all over. Really? Barbecued gator. I'll have to try some of that. The main difference between crocodiles and gators is whether you'll see them later or in a while. Very good, Hummingbird. It's like chickeny fish. That's not a... No. I like me meat over land. An alligator is both over and under, and you know what I'm saying? Normally most folks will have deep fried gator tail. Chickeny fish sounds like the worst thing ever, doesn't it? Fish with feathers. Ah! You'd love gator stew, Murph. Sweet lamb. No, you mad?
Hello there.
Dan, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, my guy. It tastes like snake. Why did you have to go off eating snake? Like, who eats snake? It's fishy, not lamb. Gator. Wait, what? Also, Murph, NASCAR used to race the Daytona 500 on the beach on the road course before the modern super speedway was built. Part of the old course was on the beach itself. No way! Swamp chicken. Eesh. Whatever you're into now, lads. It wouldn't be me. No. Couldn't be now eating fish. Nah. I am told it's lovely. Mrs. Two-Tone loves it. She adores it. You know, I can't stand the stuff. Cajuns will cook anything that'll fit in the pot. Well, Amos Moses was a Cajun and he hunted alligator for a living. I suppose, yeah. I caught a fish that sounded like a guitar. It was a bass. Or a bass. What was I going to say is, oh yeah, there's an incoming channel sponsor. It's actually kind of funny, right? They're called Holy. Holy, right? Holy water. But they make... I'm a devil for, like, energy drinks. And, like, they're pure bad for you. They're nice, but they're pure bad for you. So, someone watched me stream and were like, yeah, try ours. It gives you the same energy without the, you know, the crash of sugarness. And they're cheaper and they're healthier. And I was like, okay. And they sent me out some stuff, and I'm really enjoying it. They're like sachets. You just put water in them. You know, you fill up the little cup thingy, you put your sachet in. They do like iced teas, energy drinks, and hydration drinks. They have like all electrolytes. Anyone who remembers the old isotonic drinks? Yeah? Anyway. They're called Holy. So, I've just set up some bits and pieces there, but they sent me over a pack and said, you know, we'd like to sponsor the old channel there and give people a discount, which is great. So I need to figure out kind of... Well, I've tasted almost all the flavours and I like it. But then again, I have unique taste buds, do you know? But they ship worldwide. So I'll see if we can negotiate the kind of how much of a discount can we give. If you're into that, sorry, like if you're like me and like, you know, you have a fridge full of energy drinks, well, that's a recipe for kind of a disaster, you know what I mean? So this stuff is a good old alternative. And so much so that I've been drinking that stuff all week. Well, since Saturday. So yeah. Do they make fishy chicken flavour? No. Unique is a great way to describe Murph. Yes. Holy water. Yeah, they're called holy, but like holy water. Do you know what I mean? The Holy Grail. Airport ahead. Alright, let's go heading mode. There we go. Left turn. Oh, yes. Now, I kind of need to brighten it up again so we can see stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. They got the speedway. I can't remember who does this scenery, but it's another payware scenery. Ooh. And if memory serves me, they actually have cars driving around here. Let's go down and check it all out, lads. Why? Well, they call tuna the chicken of the sea. Why? Right, so our airplane is on approach. Let's go in and have a look at this Daytona, shall we? Ooh. Oh, look. They're racing. Brilliant. That's pretty cool. Look at that. They're actually racing in the thing with the oak. Yes, that's driving a big oval for an extended amount of time. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Toyota. I'm trying to remember. I think this is... I got it through Orbex. This is a Budweiser tent. I got it through Orbex. It's very, very good, isn't it? DeWalt. GoDaddy.com. Emco. Lowe's. Empty seats. Now the airport, we're going for 27 left. We're going for the teeny tiny runway here. And there's the FBO there. It's a jet center. So that's where we want to go. Grand old size of an airport, isn't it? KDAB. Daytona. With the speedway. Look how close the speedway is. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's really handy. Right, back to me plane. Yes. Alright, so Murph, power coming back. Yaw dampener off. Autopilot off. Bring that power back and let's start heading in. We'll swing in here for a right turn. Okie dokie. Busy place with the flight college with GA and commercial flights. Yeah. Is that Ricky Bobby? Ricky Bobby. It's very nice over here. Now we're thrashing. Look at that. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, let's fly on in. Speed is coming down nicely. Speed 140. Need to add a whole lot of trim here. It's going to be dodge here because the wind is gusting. Okay. There's a KPIE. There's a runway. Gear coming down. Watch the speed. Jesus, this place is gorgeous, isn't it? So we got two runways. We're going for the one on the left. Oh man, this is really nice. Alright, it's our turn. Watch your speed. I couldn't afford a sticker on one of those cars. Who are you telling? Do we have runway lights? We kind of do. Not really. Let's see what happens. Oh, we gotta be careful of the gusts here, yeah? Master caution, fuel low. That's okay. Alright, in we go. Careful now. Speed 130. Fighting the wind. This is really nice. Jesus, this is a lovely place to go flying. Look at the state of it. Alright. Right, gear down, 3 green, 1 knot to flaps. Let's go to second. 500. Continue our approach. We don't really have lighting on this small little runway, but we're alright. We still have visibility on it. Watch the speed. The gusts are really playing up. Wow, look at the speedway over there with the lighting. It's proper windy here. Easy. Easy. Sunset approaches in Florida are just epic. Ah, yeah. Jesus, the wind here is savage. Alright, get her down, Murph. Easy. Easy. Rumble on in. Oh, Jesus. Easy. Easy. Hold the nose. Easy, Murph. Easy, Murph. Touchdown. Keep her on the center line. Into beta. Beautiful. Out of beta. Bit of breakage. Manual braking. And welcome to Daytona. Nice. Flaps in. On the brakes. Daytona cars don't make noise though. They can reach 120 to 130, really. at everyone lined up there. Hang on, we'll get down past you here now in a second, lads. This is a really enjoyable flight, I gotta say, lads. A Florida flight in a TBM 850. And as I said, anyone who watches Steve One Knievo, I mean, this is what he's so many videos on, like this flight we did tonight on YouTube, real world stuff. It's incredible. November 851 Tango Bravo. He doesn't fly this aircraft anymore. The owner actually sold it, but he flies other bits and bobs now. This is awesome. Look at this. I'll just wait for everyone to get landed and I'll spin around to the far side. Colonel Falk is down at the FBO. So is Rob MCR. Nicely done, lads. Captain Jack Isle and Country Flyer inbound. I'll abandon ship down here. Then we get the camera back. Kozaki made it in. Kozaki, how are you liking that plane? Alright, so we're going to abandon ship just down here. Going to get the drone camera out. We go back to the runway. Colonel Falk and Rob MCR. Great flying, lads. Okay, park and brake on. And we'll go this way. Ah, look at this. This is class looking. Right, lads, you know the drill, right? We'll bring up the time of day here a little bit so we can actually see what's going on, right? And we'll move up here nice and handy. So let me see here now. This needs its own bit of music, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? What would work here? But a bit of Pajani then. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Light them up. That was insane fun. Lads, thank you also very much indeed for flying along tonight. We flew all the way from Miami over to St Petersburg and then finally here to Daytona, flying in the awesome TBM 850. The variety of airplanes you guys brought tonight, anywhere from the Dukes, TBMs, King Airs, the M500 was with us as well. The Texans had a couple of tornadoes as well. Absolutely stunning. An A-10 is with us. We had a P-38 and of course the Horton as well from Kozaki. Absolutely beautiful flight. And I want to thank you also very, very much indeed for joining us. News fan, give to the tier 1 sub to Damn It Jim. Thank you very, very much indeed. We're back to you tomorrow, guys, with the news. And then on Thursday night, we're going to be flying in the Pilatus PC-12 all the way over in Europe, in Switzerland. And oh, Sir Scott, how could we forget the epic DC-6 as well? Greg Orr in a 109. Stunning. So that's it. We're going to be back to you tomorrow night, 1900 Zulu. And yeah, I want to thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in. Have a great day tomorrow. It's Wednesday, the halftime show. And yeah, until then, you take care. Dublin. Pascal Sheehy, RTE. Is Pascal Sheehy still doing the news? Oh, there's Gibbo, look! He almost turned it over. Gibbo, you nearly rolled it.
Yeah, baby.
Did you just say that? He nearly rolled the trailer coming in.